All right, thank you very much, the children and Mama Kathy. That was powerful and touching. And as you may have noticed from the names, Epogare, Imalaika, the Honorable Napito and I, when we had the discussion before his wedding, I realized we shared something about names. For us in Teso, most times we are named after, people, elders. I and the Honorable believed that sometimes there was a problem because when you go back to the village and you see the person you were named after, the man is always being beaten by LOC for committing crimes. So he chose that he wanted to go the Ankole way. The same thing I have done by giving names like Epogare, which means we are proud of you, Imalaika, which is angel, other than calling someone Opede Upal. And Opede Upal is always being beaten by defense. Yeah, so that is for me something I found interesting. And just like Mama Kathy has said, the Honorable Onapito there is an entertainer who calls herself the life of a party. But the Honorable Onapito was actually the life of a party. Wherever he was and he had a kogo, the Honorable Napito would not sit. I was privileged to MC his wedding. Now, when I was at his home, as we were planning for the flow of events, he said, on that day, I want the band to be, at a certain moment, the band should be playing, Kadodi is playing, Iteso are playing, Baganda are playing. So I asked him, Honorable, what exactly is your aim? He said, we are near the water. We have to confuse the demons. So he called it a cacophony of music. So that's how I remember the Honorable. Of course, apart from that, I am an entertainer in stand-up comedy. I organize shows in Soroti every Christmas Eve. The Honorable Napito had a special chair. He would always send a message at around 4 in Ateso. He loved his language. Abuna wadaya naka kwena ide kicholongo yare say I'm coming to crack my ribs, give me just 2 simple chairs. Now because he's my uncle, I would count it as a loss financially. But Onapito would surprise you. Before the show ends, you see a message, you have received money for 2 chairs. Exactly. And he would send exactly that money without withdrawal. Like I told you earlier, I choose to celebrate the Honorable Onapito. That's the best that I know about Honorable Onapito. He was just a man of life, and it's just an honor to be here to pay my respects to him.